All right, so welcome back. Today, it's going to be rather a short session. I just wanted to do it because I got many questions about the volume profile and the point of control. So as far as I know, the volume profile is available only on TradingView. I know Interactive Broker, they have something very similar. It's called the historic profile instead of volume profile. But on Interactive Broker, it works only for day trading. So anything above, I think it's 1 hour, maybe 4, you can't see it. The good thing with TradingView, it doesn't matter. Like you can use it for day trades, for swings, for whatever. So it's a pretty useful tool, but again, like you can't base your decision just on that. So for those who were, yeah, that's what I was saying. For those who were in the last week's session, I spent quite a bit of time on Pepsi to find support resistance. Because I got carried over, I completely forgot to talk about the indicators, and I won't today. Today, we're just gonna focus on the volume profile. And I also forgot last week to talk about that. So first, how to get it. So the volume profile is part of the indicators. So if you go in the indicators on top, see there's just a section for that, volume profile. In order to use it, you need to have the paid version. If you don't pay for TradingView, you can't use it. If you use the 30 days trial, then you will have access to it. But once the trial is over, then it's gone. We can maybe look quickly after we're done with about the fixed range or the session volumes and so and so. But what you want to focus on is the visible range. So just click on it and boom, it's here, right? That's easy enough. Some people like it on the right side. I do prefer to have it on the left side. So you just put it there. Few people ask me why I don't use green and red. I mean, it's just because, it's like the way I like it. I can show you quickly, but if you do use green and red, like, I don't know, I don't really like it that way, but it's up to you. Just play with it. Just remember the green, or actually the blue. Oops, my bad. Oh, there you go. I broke it. Okay, it's fine. Just remove it. Add it again. There you go. The blue is the buy and the yellow is sell, right? So basically what it does, it shows quickly the volumes per price, because you do have your volumes at the bottom right here, right? But it gives you the volume per time frame. So let's say per hour, per minute, whatever. But when you work with support, resistance, and stuff like that, you basically want to know the volume per price. So that gives you a quick overview of basically where the volumes are. So let's say if I do on a daily time frame, right? Just gonna put it like that, auto. So the way I use it and the way I think you should use it is, once you're done with your charts, your resistance zone, support zone, and everything, that should come at the very end. Why? Because I only use it to kind of confirm what I did previously. And I think if you put it right at the beginning, you would be probably influenced and kind of right away draw everything based on that, which I don't recommend. What's important is if you look, and what I'm doing now is going to be very, very like basic. I don't want to go too much into details, but roughly, if you're like on Pepsi and you're like on daily time frame, you know right away, like this. Do you see the gap here? Right here. That's a massive volume gap. So what it tells you is that zone, which is, remember, it matches exactly what we did last week. Last week, we identified that zone as, well, before it was resistance, now it's support. But the volume profile confirms it because see that zone here for the volume profile, it's very significant compare of what you get between, what is it, 148 and 154. And again, 154, you kind of hit, you know, it's twice the volume than here. So it's something significant. If you extend it, well, I'm cheating a little bit, but you know, we won't tell. But if you extend it, pretty much it matches what we did last week, right? So again, it confirms that that zone pretty much right now is support. Well, it's not support anymore because it got broken. But you know, let's imagine it was still last week, it was still support. So now what it tells you too is anything that happens in between those, there's pretty much no volume. And if you look at it, that one here, roughly you have 3 buy for 1 sell, roughly. This guy here, we can't see it much anymore, but I would say it's about like 4 buy for 1 sell. And this guy is about 3 buy for 1 sell. So it means if you look at that gap here, or this one we're right now, historically, you get 3 times more buy than sell. So that gives you a good idea of what should happen around here. What happened last few days was really bad. Like the entire market was kind of down and stuff like that. But you see, it kind of went down up to here, which matches this zone, right? And then it's bounced back. And now it's getting closer and closer to the new resistance, which was support before. And pretty much you can say it hit a wall, right? That's a wall. Right here. So that's on the daily. If you do, let's try to find a clean chart somewhere. Media, what do I have with media here? Yeah, it's probably clean. Yeah, it's clean. Okay. All right. That's probably not the best example. Spot should be not too bad, right? Okay, so Spotify, I didn't short it for a long time. As I was just for this bar. No, so that's the thing. As far as I know, TOS doesn't have that. Dimitri or any TOS user, maybe you can confirm, but I don't think so. Yeah, so again, like, you know, on the daily Spotify, you know, you see something like that. There's a significant volume gap here. Then it's a little bit choppy around here, but then look at this one. This one is very, very, very strong, right? If you want to switch to hourly or even like 15 minutes for day trading, it's the same concept. Yeah, so right. So let's say day trading, you would go maybe a couple days back, 5 minutes. Okay. So see, this zone, lots of volume. It's about half and half here, here. Here's a bit stronger in the buy, here too, here too, here too. So basically, you know, if the stock was going like that, if it reaches this portion here, you know something significant is going to happen around here, because it either it's going to bounce and then you hit mostly buyers, which is good. But if it breaks, you know, it's going to go maybe in that zone here. And if it breaks again, now you go like way down. Why? Because look, there's nothing here. And also in few cases like this too, it's only sellers. There's no buyers whatsoever. So you know it's like it's gonna tank, and you can see those candles. They're pretty big because it tanks big time, right? So now, okay, I'm gonna clean this. Now, you notice there's always that red line, okay? And that's the POC. That's usually, I try to mention it when it's, you know, relevant, which is quite often. It's pretty much, when you do your volume profile, it's pretty much the biggest candle right here, always. And when you move, you know, it would adjust by itself if you change your time frame and so on and so on, right? So again, when you use it, I highly recommend to see, like the first thing you have to check is the amount of buyers versus the amount of sellers. Most often, but again, it's not 100% true, the POC is pretty close to half and half, okay? So yeah, the POC, you have to consider it as the most important pivot point, right? So you see, if I move, then it completely changed. And it's all based on the volumes, right? The other thing I wanted to show you, so let's say if I remove this one here, if you go, I don't know, you want to trade, you know, you want to do a swing. Can remove that. Okay, that's fine. You want to do a swing, and let's say you want to look at that portion only. So if you go to volume profile, fixed range, see it says click to set a point. So you would click here and then here. And you know, for that period only, which is, you know, 19th of August until today, 29 of September, it gives you a custom volume profile and a custom point of control, right? So then if you want to go and play, it's probably around here. You can check this one. So your chart can get super messy and super busy very quickly. But again, I mean, if you want to spend some time, you can kind of, so this is the point of control for these 2 months. And this is the period of control, the point, sorry, point of control. Right here, roughly, Then the volumes, so basically, okay, there's a significant here. And then you have a little bit around here, right? So now if you go ahead and delete it very quickly, so you have, again, it's super, super basic and rough. Like, that's why you do it at the end. But you see right now, if I do that and I consider this one, okay, so let's check if it's any good. So here, yeah, it does make sense because, we don't have any data after that. That's today. So that could be support. Here it was support. Here was like consolidating kind of. Here, not so much. Here, that's pretty good. Same here, it's good because it bounced, see, from here like that. Okay. So you see, just by doing the volume profile, I was able to find resistance support zone in like just few seconds. If you do that, and on top of that, you add, indicators, and you add like other, like Fibonacci and stuff like that. At the end, you should be pretty close to like 100% accurate. All right. So that's about it for today. I just wanted to present this to you. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope it's useful. And I hope to see you soon. Have a good night.
Before you go, here are 3 free ways that we can help you become a more profitable trader. You can join our Discord channel. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest videos and like this video. Thanks everybody for watching. More videos to come. We usually do them once a week, and I will see you later.